Hello everyone, thank you for coming to another Marvel Cuphead drawing show. And here we go. This is a part 1 of 2 videos. So part 2 will be the real character. This was just a part 1 is just like my own version of this character, part 1, but if you want, and then part 2 will be the real version of Bounty Hunter Bane. So part 2 will be the real version. But this is part 1. This is my version of what I would want him to look like. So this is like what if Bounty Hunter Bane looked like this? And it's pretty cool. But stay tuned for part 2 because part 2 will be the real version of what he looks like. So hope you're excited. And this is Star Wars Bounty Hunter Bane part 1. Part 1, and he's a robot. See? This is like, what if he was a robot? He's supposed to be, yeah. So this is like my version of it. But stay tuned for part 2 because part 2 will be the real version of Bounty Hunter Bane, and it will be really cool. But this is my version of him. He's like a robot, and look how awesome it looks. Okay, let's start coloring this cool picture and hope you enjoy. And this is the first time it's a two-headed Funko Pop. So this would be cool if they did this in real life. Two-headed Funko Pops. You buy one Funko Pop with two heads. So that would be pretty cool. So I hope you enjoy this part 1 video and stay tuned for part 2. So part 2 will be the real version of Bounty Hunter Bane, and I think you'll like that one, part 2, because you'll see what the real version looks like from Star Wars. But this is my version where it's like if I ever got to do this character, this is what my version would look like, a two-headed Bounty Hunter Bane. And he's a robot body, there's his hands. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Let's start coloring this cool thing. And then part 2 I'll color it the real way. The real way it's supposed to look in the TV show. So stay tuned for that one, part 2. And I'll color Bounty Hunter Bane the way he looks in the Book of Boba Fett show. Color him the way he looks in part 2. But this is like what if I got to do a Star Wars episode, and I want Bounty Hunter Bane to be a robot with two heads and can shoot lasers and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. So here we go, and let's start. And if you're wondering why he doesn't look like the TV show, is because this is like my version of him, and this is a 2-part video. So you'll see what part 2 looks like, the real version. But just imagine but look how cool this would be if they ever did make Funko Pops with two heads. You buy one Funko Pop with two heads. That's why I did this idea, just to give some people a cool idea to and then if they see this, maybe they'll be like, wow, this is cool, and then maybe they'll make Funko Pops that are two heads. So that could be amazing. And we got Valentine's Day coming up, so stay tuned for that. There's a cool special drawing coming Valentine's Day. It's gonna be a special, so that's a surprise. Hope you enjoy that one. There's like fire on his eyes, so he's gonna shoot fire and lasers. It's a two-headed Funko Pop. And if you're wondering, this is not the real Bounty Hunter Bane. This is a cyborg robot version. It's a clone, but part 2 will be the real version. Just to get everybody more excited, I wanted to make this a 2-part video to get people more excited. But how scary would that be if he can shoot lasers and fire out of his eyes and breathe fire out of his mouth? Like, that'd be pretty scary. And let me know in the chat, let me know in the chat, if you would find that a cool idea, making two-headed Funko Pops. Let me know if that's a good idea in the comments, or in the chat right now. Let me know, if you would find that cool, two-headed Funko Pops at the store, because that'd be amazing. I know that doesn't exist, but it could be pretty cool. And also, thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out with Marvel Cuphead and enjoying this cool art drawing. Tomorrow will be 2 drawings, maybe. 2 drawings tomorrow, maybe. Or 1 drawing tonight, and then I get some sleep to let people enjoy this video, and then part 2 will come out tomorrow. And then the next drawing after part 2 will be something else. Oh, brother Caesar TV, thank you for coming. No, it's colored. No, it's colored the other face right now. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so you guys can see me coloring the other face this time. Now this one can shoot purple and pink lasers. That's what. Give me a sec to go get purple. So I can shoot orange lasers, purple lasers, pink lasers. It's pretty crazy. Just give me a sec to find my purple. Oh, here it is. Okay, now let's color it. This is a cool villain from the Book of Boba Fett, episode 6, when he's a Star Wars The Clone Wars kind of villain, but now he's in the live action universe. It's so exciting because he's pretty powerful and hard to kill, so Boba Fett and Mandalorian have to work together to fight him, and it's like a 30-minute fight scene against Bounty Hunter Bane. That could be pretty cool. Like, he'll be kicking Boba Fett's butt and Mandalorian, and he'll get away. Like, that could be pretty epic. Yeah, the Book of Boba Fett, that show's awesome. That's what I'm drawing right now. This is one of the bad guys from the Book of Boba Fett, called Bounty Hunter Bane. But I know it doesn't look exactly like the TV show, but stay tuned for part 2 because part 2 will be the real version of Bounty Hunter Bane. This is just my version of like what I wanted him to look like. My version. There we go. You can shoot purple lasers and pink lasers, orange lasers here. Now let's go back to face number 1 again. And he can also breathe fire. This one can breathe fire, and this one can breathe purple lasers that can melt you, and yeah, it's pretty scary. And then the real version in part 2, he's gonna have a cowboy hat. He's gonna have a laser gun, and because that's gonna be the real version with the red eyes and. I hope you guys watch the Book of Boba Fett. That show's pretty good. Then you'll know what I'm talking about with this character I'm drawing. I'm trying to get this part 1 video out and let you guys enjoy this for a few hours, and then part 2 will be tomorrow sometime. And then I gotta get all these other drawings out before Valentine's Day because there's a Valentine's Day special drawing coming. So stay tuned for that one. Hope you're excited. Because that's a surprise drawing and it's gonna look really cool. And if you guys really like that Valentine's Day special drawing, I'll do it again next year. And I think you guys will like. Well, now let's go back to face number 2 again and finish coloring this one. But look how exciting this is. It's like because you know how Funko Pops, when you always buy one, it's always like one Funko Pop, and then there's like some where they're driving cars and stuff. But just imagine a Funko Pop with 2 heads and with a giant one, a giant Funko Pop robot body. Like, just imagine that. It would be pretty cool. I think everybody would like that if it was a giant Funko Pop. It would be like a trophy, kind of. There we go. It can spit acid out. And then these tube things right here, I'm gonna color those blue so it looks like it's charging up his robot suit. Those blue tubes right here. There's like 3 of them, so I'll be coloring them blue. Just to show you guys, it's the suit's charging. And then I'm gonna get some sleep right after this drawing's done. But you see how cool this idea was? A two-headed Funko Pop. I hope they make these one day, because it could be pretty cool. Now I'm coloring the mouth green because it can spit acid out on people. And then the other one can shoot fire, can breathe fire out. So both heads have different powers. So it's pretty cool. And then the robot body can shoot lasers and help them run fast. And it can also climb up walls really, really fast too. So just imagine this, if this thing had to fight Boba Fett and the Mandalorian in the Star Wars cartoon. Just imagine this thing. This would be so cool. It'd be expensive to do, but it's one of my ideas for the show. How's everyone's day going today? Everybody's Sunday? I know it's Sunday already, but my Saturday was good. I watched Ice Age 1 again while for a little bit. I was watching that. I love that scene with the birds, and they're like, it's the last watermelon, and they're all fighting to try to get the watermelon. It was hilarious. That's my favorite part of the movie, when they're all fighting for the water. It's a funny moment. I like all those movies, all of them. And then I can't wait for the Uncharted movie with Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, because it's based off a video game. Can't wait to see that. Then I'll tell you how the movie is. So that could be pretty awesome. Okay, now let's... I know his face is supposed to be blue, but this is my version, part 1. So stay tuned for part 2, because part 2 will be the real version of what he actually looks like in the TV show. But this is like my version of what he would look like if I did a Star Wars cartoon movie. This is what my bounty hunter Bane would... He would be super overpowered. He'd be like shooting lasers, fire. It'd be crazy. But I'm actually hoping the Funko Pop company can do a 2-headed Funko Pop, or 3-headed, or because that could be pretty awesome. Maybe 2 heads, because that might be easier. But if they do 3 heads, that could be insane. And then we have to color the tube things right here, like a light blue. We'll probably use like this light blue color where it's like ice and kind of. Let me know in the chat if everybody's day was going awesome. Let me know. Cause I want to know like how everybody's day went today, and did anybody do anything exciting? Because all I did was watch the Ice Age #1, just relaxed a little bit. We had some company over, so I just hang out and took a nap earlier so I wouldn't be tired. Watched a lot of YouTube just to see what everybody is up to. Everybody looks like they're having a good time. Anybody watching the Olympics? See how everybody's doing? I see it on TV sometimes. I see it on, but I'm not really watching, but I hear about it. And I'm also really excited. Let me know, anybody excited for the Cuphead animated show? Because that's gonna be great. That's gonna be, I think that show's gonna be amazing. Gonna have like King Dice and I think King Dice is probably gonna survive in that show because there might be a season 2, I hope. And it's gonna be all, I think there's 8 episodes of Cuphead, and I think they're all gonna be there, so I'll try my best to watch all of them in like 3 days or 1 day. I'll try, and then I'll do a review. Oh, there's Ace Ventura. How's it going, Ace Ventura? And how's it going, April Lynn? That was a nice RV. Oh yeah, everybody, Ace Ventura and April Lynn, they have awesome RV house. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. There's like a cool TV, couches, and it's pretty awesome. Oh, April's asleep. Oh, sleep well, April. But I'm happy Ace Ventura is still awake. So that means you stay awake. You stay awake longer than April. April gets tired. I took a nap earlier today, so that's why you see me up so late doing these drawings. I took a nap. It's always fun taking a nap because then you can stay up late and oh yeah, the weather there's a lot of snow up here. There's a lot, like we have to shovel, and oh yeah, we have to get the snow. Yeah, we have to shovel for like 20 minutes because we get a lot of snow in Canada. There's a lot up here. So I stay in a lot, and because you can't really go out much. We like your drawing. Oh, thank you. Make sure you show April in the drawing when she wakes up. This drawing is gonna take a long time to color because it's so detailed. I still have to color the second because it's a two-headed character. I'm only coloring the first head right now. I have to go over and color the second head. It's a two-headed monster. So I have to go over and color the second one. And then I still have to color the hat, the body. It's a very detailed drawing, so this is gonna be pretty cool. And the other thing that's exciting, everybody that's just coming in, this is a part 1 of 2. So part 2 will be what the real version's supposed to look like. This is just a cool version. I just wanted to show everybody this cool picture that I did. I thought this would be a cool idea, making a two-headed bounty hunter bane for like Star Wars. It's like my version of a Star Wars villain. But stay tuned for part 2 because I'll show you what the real version of bounty hunter Bane looks like what he's supposed to look like in the movies and the shows. So but this is just my version of what he looks like. And look how scary it looks. He has a cowboy hat. He has 2 heads, robot body. Just imagine that in real life. It'd be terrifying. Be picking up cars and shooting lasers. That'd be really scary. And maybe one day in the future, when these drawings get super popular, maybe I can start making like toys and stuff like that for of these characters that I'm drawing, and then see if people will buy it at the store, because I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, now let's color the next head. Okay, let's use a color. Should we use we'll use a brown, so it looks like a guy. We use the light brown color, so it looks like one of the heads went inside some mud, so we use brown. Because they're always in the desert all the time, so maybe it'll look like sand. Sand's blowing on the face. That's why I'm using this light brown to make it look cool. Because you know how Star Wars is always in the desert, so trying to add use this light brown color so it looks like some sand got onto them. Very cool. Mm-hmm. And a lot of and one of the shows I recommend for everybody to watch on Disney Plus is a show called Pam and Tommy. Everybody should watch that on Disney Plus. It's amazing. It's really good. I just can't wait for Wednesday to see episode 4. Episode 4 on Wednesday. So you'll have 3 episodes to catch up on before Wednesday. So everybody watch that because that show's really good. It's not bad. But if you already know the story, you don't have to watch it. But it's a good show because it shows you all those like how good those actors can pull off playing those characters. So it's pretty cool. There's still lots to color. Yeah. I still have to color the robot body, so it's gonna be a little while. But also thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out and watching this cool coloring. everything's okay now. Okay, I think it's back again. There we go. Here we go. Now let's start coloring again. Just trying to finish coloring the second head, and then we can start coloring the body in a sec. Oh, we got other. Oh, thank you for coming, Rocket. Oh, Rocket Matthew, thank you for coming. Right now we're just coloring the head of this monster. But stay tuned for part 2 of this video, because it'll be what the real version looks like from Star Wars. So I'll do the real version of Bounty Hunter Bane. Just my version of what he will look like. But part 2 will look like the real version, so it's gonna be really cool. Like the way he looks in the Boba show. So he'll look like that in part 2. I just need time to work on it. So it's gonna be exciting. That monster looks like. Oh yeah, that's very cool. Actually, Bounty Hunter Bane is like a cyborg robot version, and he has 2 heads, and yeah, usually it's just one head. It's a blue face, red eyes, but this is a 2-headed version, robot body, blue tubes that charge up his suit. He has 2 heads. It's pretty crazy. This is what I would want Bounty Hunter Bane to look like, because he was super hard if he made a clone like this. The real version's already powerful, but if he made a 2-headed version of him in a robot body with blue tubes charging it, he could be super overpowered. There we go. And those are his teeth right there. That's his teeth. Okay. Let's start coloring the tubes, the blue tubes that are charging his suit. So I hope you guys are ready to see that. Now these blue tubes that come out that I'm gonna be coloring, those are the things that charge his robot suit. So I hope you enjoy this. And I'll use like a dark blue, light blue to make it look like it's charging the suit. We'll use like a light blue and a dark blue, so it looks like these blue tube things right here, these 3 are charging the robot suit to give him power to move. So I hope you enjoy. Let's start coloring this cool thing. Starting off with this one. We're using 2 blues for that to color of the tube that's charging his suit. We're using this light blue for now, and then we'll move over to the darker blue in a sec. So it's gonna be exciting. There we go. Now let's switch over to the darker blue. Also, thank you to the people that are staying and watching this cool, nice drawing. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, and thank you for coming to a new episode of the Marvel Cuphead Show. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it too. But part 2 is gonna look awesome because it's gonna have the red eyes, the blue face, cowboy hat. It's gonna actually look like the real bounty hunter Bane in part 2 video. But part 1, I want to go with this version, my version of it. Like, what if bounty hunter Bane looked like this? So I want to show you guys my version before we go to the real version. Okay, now let's color this other blue tube over here. There's 3 of them that we have to color. So we're moving over to the second one now. So part 2 will be the final chapter of Bounty Hunter Bane. It's a 2-part video, so that's gonna be exciting. And then after Bounty Hunter Bane's done, part 2, you're gonna see what the real version looks like. Like what he's supposed to look like from the Book of Boba Fett show. And then after you see what he looks like, then we'll move on to like the Valentine's Day special and some other cool drawings that we still have to get to. Here we go. These are the blue tubes that are charging his robot suit, so it gives him power to move. And now you can see me color the third one now over here. Well, thank you for coming, and more people are coming in. Thank you. And then I'm saving the hat, the color for last. We'll color the hat last to make that like the finale. So part 2 is gonna look awesome. He's gonna have his gun. He's gonna have the hat on. I'm just working on part 2 right now. Part 2 is in the works. I wanted part 1 to be the real version, but it's still in the works right now. So stay tuned for that. I'll try my best to finish part 2. But it might be a few days. Might be done today, later. It just depends. But so far it's just gonna be one drawing tonight and then 2 drawings tomorrow maybe. So that'll be pretty interesting. Now let's color it purple. Purple right here to make it look cool. Red. I think this monster would be super powerful in Star Wars. Hey. Like you'll punch him and then he'll block it with his robot. And then kick you with his robot feet. He'll be like, "You're trying to defeat me?" He'll be like, there will be like 2 heads. He'll be like, "You'll be hard to defeat me." This should be a boss fight in a Star Wars game. It could be pretty powerful. Okay, now let's color the fingers. But I am doing good today. I'm just happy doing a drawing for you guys and showing you this cool drawing of a 2-headed Funko Pop idea that I have. Now let's color this like a light blue. Right now we're just coloring his robots that the 2 heads are attached to. Oh, thank you for coming. Hello. See, that's the robot body I'm coloring right now. That helps him walk around. It'd be like a giant boss fight. They'll be like, try to get past me. And it'll be like a powerful boss fight that you have to fight. I think this could be a crazy boss fight in a Star Wars game for people to fight. I think, and they should make a Funko Pop of this character I'm coloring with 2 heads. They should make a Funko or a 3-headed Funko Pop, 2-headed Funko Pop. Yeah, that'd be right now we're just coloring the feet. And then there's one more arm we have to color. And then the hat. Color the hat last to end the show. And thank you everyone for enjoying this cool 2-headed Star Wars Bounty Hunter Bane 2-headed version. I know there's 3. That'd be cool if it was 3 heads, but right now it's just 2 heads. They should make Funko Pops out of 2 heads, 3 heads. That'd be crazy. Phoebe, babe, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Phoebe, babe. I'm glad you're loving the drawing. It's a 2-headed Star Wars villain called Bounty Hunter Bane, but 2-head version. What if he had 2 heads? There we go. Now let's color his other foot right here. his arm, and then his hat. And we'll color his hat last to end to make it more exciting for everybody. I'm glad Phoebe babe, thank you for coming and enjoying this cool drawing. Awesome singing earlier. I really enjoyed that. Awesome singing, Phoebe babe. Keep up the good singing, and two-headed Funko Pop. I just thought this would be a cool idea to do. Maybe one day I'll do a three-headed one, but yeah, maybe one day I'll do a three-headed version of Funko Pop drawing. Maybe. It just depends. So enjoy this one, because this might be the only drawing where it's two heads. So enjoy. And then maybe one day there'll be a three-headed version. It just depends. But there's a lot of other drawings that we have to get to, so it just depends if there's going to be a three-headed Funko Pop drawing. Oh, hello. Thank you for coming, everybody. We're getting ready to color the hat in a few minutes. His cowboy hat, so it's going to be really cool. And I'll give you a sneak peek what part 2 is going to look like. He's going to have a cowboy hat on. He's going to be all blue with red eyes. And it's going to look like the movie, the way he looks in the Book of Boba Fett. Bounty Hunter Bane's going to look like that. So that's going to be exciting to see when he looks like the TV show version. Because you have blue face, red eyes, you have his electricity gun. It'll be really cool in part 2. Oh, Isaac, thank you for coming. I'm doing good. I just wanted to show you this cool drawing, everybody, of a two-headed version of Bounty Hunter Bane. A chance to do a bad guy in Star Wars, like a two-headed version of Bounty Hunter Bane. But the reason it's a two-part video is because the next part will be what it's actually supposed to look like, the real version. But this is my version of what it would look like. I wanted to give him two heads to make it look cooler. Maybe one day there'll be a drawing with 3 heads, because I think that could be pretty epic too. A 3-headed character with 3 heads. Maybe one day I'll do that. But I got a lot of other drawings I have to do first before I do a 3-headed character. It's coming out nice. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for enjoying the cool drawing, Isaac. It's a pretty late night. And also thank you, Isaac, for enjoying the drawing, and I thought this was one of my ideas. I just had an idea to do a two-headed like version of a character that's from Star Wars, a villain. And I want to do a two-headed version of that villain. So this was one of my ideas, and I want to show people and look how cool it looks. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. But the reason this is only a two-part video, everybody, is because part one was my version of what I want it to look like, and then part two will be the real version, like the way it's supposed to look in the movie. And then the reason there won't be a part three, there will never be a part three, is because I gotta do other drawings like Master Chief from Halo. I still have to do a Queen drawing. I have to do Isaac. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like we still have to do. Have to do Isaac, Ace Ventura, YouTuber. I have to, so there's a lot. Master Chief, Lefty Two Guns. Yeah, there's a lot of drawings that will be coming. Like Master Chief's gonna be cool. The villain from Dead Rising, stuff to do him. Yeah, so that's there's a lot of cool coming soon drawings to look forward to, everybody. So I hope you're excited for those ones. Lots to look forward to in the future. Okay, now let's color his hat up here. Hope you're ready to see me color his hat. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's everybody staying awake right now. I'm gonna be going to sleep right after this, just to give people time to enjoy this video, and then there'll be another video a little later. Part two of this video will be out, and then the next couple videos will be something different, because we still have to do the Valentine's Day special, Dead Rising, Master Chief. We still have to do. So there's a lot to look forward to, everybody, in the future. To do the Green Gangster member from Dead Rising, Master Chief, Special Master Chief drawing from Halo, but my version of it, of a costume that I want him to wear. So that's gonna be cool to look forward to, everyone. Then we got the Valentine's Day everyone's looking forward to. Then we have to and then there's a couple other cool surprises to look forward to too from everybody. So a lot of surprises to look forward to. I'm glad Phoebe, Babe, and everybody here. I'm glad you're all loving the cool drawings. Right now I'm just coloring the hat right now, and then when I'm finished coloring the hat, I'll let people enjoy this for a few hours while I'm sleeping, have some lunch, and then I'll try to upload a video. Even when I took a nap, I can but it's getting pretty late. And I'll probably go back to sleep again for a little bit. Okay, now let's color the hat some more. The next version is just going to be a one-headed bounty hunter bane. One head. Here we go. Is Star Wars one of my favorite? Oh, yeah, this is one of the villains I'm drawing from Star Wars. If you're watching the Book of Boba Fett, you'll know this villain I'm coloring right now called Bounty Hunter Bane. He's from the Star Wars: The Clone Wars cartoons and the Book of Boba Fett TV show. When you watch episode 6, you'll see him. Maybe one day I'll do a three-headed Star Wars one, because that could be pretty cool one day. But I got a lot of other drawings that are in the works right now that I gotta finish. So there might never be a three-headed drawing. Alright, that's cool, man. Used to love it as a kid. Oh yeah, I like Star Wars, man. Big time. Star Wars is awesome. Okay, now let's find yeah, I like Star Wars too. I'm always watching the new Star Wars show. The Super Bowl's coming. We might get to see Obi-Wan trailer for the new Obi-Wan show. That could be exciting. The new Obi-Wan TV show could be really cool. Yeah, the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, that's gonna be amazing. So can't wait for Moon Knight, the Moon Knight TV show. I never did a Moon Knight drawing, but that's a new show coming to Disney Plus called Moon Knight. So maybe one day I'll do a drawing of Moon Knight. So that would be pretty cool. That's a new superhero that's coming to Disney Plus. He's like Batman, but he wears like a white and gray suit. That's nice, man. Star Wars is pretty cool movie franchise, and shows are awesome too. That's right, Isaac. And in Marvel, Moon Knight is one of the coolest characters. He's like the stick that beats up the bad guys, and he throws these giant moons that are like ninja stars, but they're moons. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. He's gonna kick some butt and save the day, Moon Knight. And we might see him in Marvel movies in the future. but he's just getting his own TV shows so people can see like how they like them, and then I think it's gonna be a hit, that show. I think it's gonna be a and the Super Bowl is gonna be awesome with Dr. Dre performing and the cool commercials and stuff like that. That's gonna be amazing to see. And that's his hat that he's wearing right now. That's the hat that he's wearing. There we go. Let me show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so it says Star Wars Bounty Hunter Bane. Bounty Hunter Bane. Oh, Cad Bane. Yeah, Cad Bane. This is his name, Cad Bane, Part 1. So stay tuned for Part 2. So, and there's those blue tube things that are charging his robot suit. See, there's like 3 of them. So thank you everybody for coming. And there's his hat. See, there's his hat he's wearing. And the hat's attached to both heads. So thank you everybody for coming and enjoying this cool drawing from Marvel Cuphead. And I'll see you guys in the next video for part 2 of this video. So thank you everybody for enjoying it. And I'm gonna get some sleep and give people time to enjoy this video if you haven't seen it yet. And take care everyone. And also thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Goodbye everyone, Marvel Cuphead signing off. Goodbye everybody.